All right, so I have an app that kind of continuously plays a sound, and you can hear the sound in the background there because this clock.timer, it's triggering every 3,000 milliseconds, so every 3 seconds, it's causing this sound to play. Okay, the lesson here is how do we start and stop it? So not start a sound to play once, but start some activity so it continually goes until you stop it. Okay. And I've got these two buttons set up. When I click the start button, I want to kind of get the continual sound going. And when I hit the stop button, I want to stop it. So first thing I'm going to do is just stop it right now. And the way I'm going to do that is if I go to the clock, there's this timer enabled. If I uncheck that, the timer will no longer go off. So notice we're not hearing the sound anymore. This clock.timer is essentially dormant or disabled because I've set the timer enabled to false or unchecked. Okay, so now when the app's actually running, I can change that. So if I go to my start button, click, what I want to do is enable the clock timer. So if I go to clock, and it's going to have a set timer enabled, and what I'm going to want to do is set that to true. Okay. All right, so I've got this timer that should play sounds, but this designer says when the app starts, the timer is not enabled, all right? But now when I click the start button, so I've got my phone running and that's what's projecting on the screen. I'm going to press the start button right now. We should start hearing the sound. Or 3 seconds later, right? So the sound starts playing, and notice it's going to continue to play. All right, so now we're going to program the stop button. We'll do it quickly so we can kind of get that thing stopped. And I'm going to just copy this stuff, but instead of saying true, I'm going to say false. Okay, because I want to disable the clock on the stop button. Now I'm going to go over to my phone and press stop, and that's going to stop the activity. If I click start again, wait 3 seconds, it should start going again. Okay, so typically speaking, what you want to do is if you want things going from the start of the app or not going, check this or uncheck it, right? And then in your blocks, some activity can enable or disable the clock in order to get whatever you want to happen continually, either to get going or stopped.